Hi Mary, this one's going to be for you. Let's see where the focus, of this reading is for you. I have cards flying all over the table already. Let's see. So we have Moon in Libra, 19, love. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So this card is indicating that if your romantic life or any sort of relationship that you have is kind of off balance or not going well, then this is a card telling you that peace will help kind of bring things back into balance, as well as this is a card telling you that you might need to give yourself love. If you're single and you're not really getting affection from others, this tells you that you need to pour out your cup of love to yourself right now. And that's also going to be key for helping you to be able to not only feel better, but you will actually be able to feel full and nourished so that you can pour out your cup of love to others. So interesting energy to start with. Eclipse in Capricorn, 34, new direction, reevaluate success. So I don't know if the goat shows up here, but he's climbing the mountain. So you might be overcoming challenges, overcoming some sort of obstacle, and you're trying to either go in a new direction in your life from what you're currently doing in a situation, work related, personal life, wherever this is affecting you. But this is also telling you that you're strong enough to overcome these challenges. So reevaluate what success means to you. And is that, how much money you have in your bank account, or what kind of car you drive, or are you successful because you're a kind, nurturing person? You need to decide what it is that means success to you and reevaluate if it's not working and change directions. So there will be a chance for that to happen. All right, Keepers of the Light. What else do we have for Mary today? Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. So sometimes we get in a negative mindset where we feel like a situation is hopeless, or we don't see a way out, or we don't know how the solution is going to come to us. So we have to connect with Source, and we have to get in touch with the fact that we always have divine love, and we always have protection, and that hope is always available to us, that we need to connect with that energy. So don't lose hope, recognize your divine worth, love is yours, and choose loving thoughts, and give those to yourself as well. Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real and miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So this card is telling you that you are always protected by the divine. This is a card telling you that you first need to believe in miracles, expect them to happen, and then be ready and willing and open to receive them. Very important and information coming through for your reading. Okay, animal messages. What do we need to know for Mary today? Scarab beetle. What is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. So that old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, is key with this card. This is telling you that if you have felt disposable, or if people have made you feel like you aren't valued, then there is still value within you, even if those people do not see it. So you need to see the value of yourself within yourself in order to be able to kind of pick a path to go forward. And there could be some sort of seed of creation coming to you. So some sort of bright idea, some sort of creative venture might be opening up, but something new to take you in a new direction. Elephant, you gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. So this card is telling you that you might need to connect with either older relatives, hidden wisdom and knowledge, but that there are plenty of lessons that we need to absorb before we leave this earth. And we learn a lot of those simply from being around older people, or people that have lived longer than us, that maybe have more knowledge about a situation than we do. So if you're able to connect to older people in your life, and anybody can be an old soul or have more knowledge. They don't necessarily have to be older than you. I've met younger people that were way wise beyond their years, so they might be helping you as well kind of tap into this knowledge that you're needing to get into your life. Okay, star seeds. What do we need to know for Mary? Thank you. All right, we have several of them. Messenger, serious energy bringing harmony and balance. So this is telling you that there needs to be harmony and balance restored somewhere in your life. And your first card was Libra energy, which is the scales. It's all about balancing things. So whether it's love, whether it's work, whatever needs balance in your life, this is telling you that it's time to address those things and try and restore the balance. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So what are the things in your life that bring you joy or pleasure? Is it walking barefoot outside, sitting in the sunshine, eating your favorite meal, connecting with friends or family, doing a hobby or some sort of passion project? What is it that brings you that joy, that spark for life, that happiness out of life? Those are the things that you need to try and get in touch with right now, and it's going to help raise your vibration. I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So there could have been some sort of argument, falling out, or some sort of issue going on that really felt like a lot happened, or that there was some sort of big upheaval going on in your life. And whatever this is, there is the need for forgiveness because it says, I'm sorry. So somebody either owes someone an apology or they're sorry for something that happened. And it's going to be really important that even if you don't get that apology, know that energetically you can still forgive whatever the situation or issue was. Lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So you might be very spiritual. You might be waking up your spiritual gifts. We all have something that is a spiritual gift that we are born with. And this is telling you that those things are kind of waking up, or that things are starting to come to the forefront. You could also be having some sort of past resurfacing, like past life memories, recall. Maybe you feel like you've been someplace before, a sudden like, wow, this feels so familiar. That's going to be where that card fits. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It is time to step up. So this is telling you that it's time. If you have certain gifts that you're meant to share with the world, this is the time that you need to use those, and you need to start developing those. Whatever your calling is, maybe it's to be a humanitarian and maybe you volunteer and you help your community. Maybe you're somebody who's gonna, find the cure for cancer. Whatever it is that you feel called to do, now is the time that Spirit wants you to start sharing those gifts. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, and Expression. So this card is about your creative ventures and your creative talents and abilities. This is expressing yourself in a creative way. So whether that's through music, writing, dancing, art, whatever it is for you that you are able to express your deepest desires through, this is telling you it's time to connect with that energy, that there is something that needs to be expressed, there's something that needs to come through, and it's going to benefit you. Thank you, angels. What messages do we need for Mary today? We have honesty and communication. So if there's anywhere in your life, especially because we had I'm sorry and surrender to the sweetness, we also had expect miracles and a new direction. I feel like there is something that needs to be discussed, whether with your spirit team or whether this is with a person in your life. There needs to be some sort of honest, open communication about a situation, whether that is an apology that needs to take place, whether it's clearing the air after an argument, whether you need to discuss letting go of something or someone. It's really key that you're going to be open and honest in order to go forward. And listen deeply. Your spirit team has your back. They are never going to leave you. So you need to understand that if they are nudging you to do something or nudging you in a new direction, that you need to pay attention to those cues from spirit. They are trying to also give you downloads and information. It could come through dreams. It could come through certain signs or symbols that you see often, angel numbers, whatever it is. They want you to kind of sit quietly and listen. Listen deeply to whatever these messages are coming through for you. It will take courage and bravery for you to step out of your comfort zone or to kind of walk in this new direction. Know that you are strong enough, and even if you don't feel like you are strong enough, they want you to know that you are, and they stand by ready to support you. And that's making me emotional, so I feel like this is an emotional thing for you to be able to let go some of these things that are holding you back and maybe have the courage to take that step in the new direction. But it's bringing in healing energy. So whatever this is something that is meant to transform your life to a positive scenario. This is also healing energy if you've been going through some sort of illness, injury, sickness, surgery, anything where there is some sort of unhealed trauma, emotions. Know that your angel team stands ready to help assist you and to help you be able to let go of these things that are keeping you stuck, holding you back. With vulnerability, it brings freedom. So sometimes we have to face our fears and be open and be vulnerable. And that scares a lot of people to really show who we truly are at our core, because when we're vulnerable, we can be open for attack. Know that your spirit team wants you to step into your true authentic self, your true authentic power, and with that comes freedom. When nobody can sit there and throw your life or your mistakes in your face, you are truly free, and it brings you a sense of peace, joy, and contentment. That's what we have for your spiritual reading. I hope it helps, Mary. Have a great day.